Hello, it's a nicer day today than it was yesterday. It's just coming up to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been busy all morning. Izzy has been not busy all morning. She's been having a very, very lazy day indeed. In fact, she's still in her bed, fiddling around with her phone. She's going to do a bit of maths, and I'm going to start a biology topic with her later. But right now, in 10 minutes time, IB, that stands for Invisible Boyfriend, by the way. He is my real boyfriend, but he's camera shy, so he's nicknamed IB on the channel for Invisible Boyfriend. Anyway, he's coming very quickly, and we're going to have a 1 hour walk to the park, have a coffee and come back. I think that's probably what we're going to fit in. He's working here and there, and I'm in the middle somewhere, so he's fitting me in with his work schedule today, which is something he often does, which is a perk of being self-employed. No, my camera's dying. You can't see very well, but under here, hang on, under here, there's like the screwy-in-y bit where the tripod goes, and I usually have this on a Gorilla Pod. Oh, I can't quite show it to you. I need another mirror. These coming though. So it's held on with like gaffer tape. You can't see, fluffets are in the way. Let me get another mirror. Just filming it on my phone and said, see this bit here? Oh, it's all coming out. So look. I've literally had it held on with tape, but it's coming out. See all the plastic smashed gradually over the years that I've had it. I've had it 3.5 years. I'm not sure if that's going to go back in. Oh, it's a disaster. I need a new camera. I mean, it could probably be fixed if I sent it off to a camera shop. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, it's fully come out. Look, I did try to use some Sugru to put it in. Oh dear. You see the screw's got nothing to screw. I dropped it. Oh, where did it go? The screw's got nothing to screw into anymore. Right, that's a very small screw and I can't see where it went. Oh no. No, not that it's relevant because there's nothing for it to screw into, but you know. One feels one ought to find it. Oh goodness me. It's a vlogging crisis, people. I better find that screw. I found it. Normally when this happens and I'm looking for it, I can see it really clearly when I'm editing the footage. Okay, I've put that in a bowl. I'm going to try and fix it later. I'm just going to put tape over the whole thing to keep moisture out of it for now, and hopefully film with it in the park. I'm in the park with IB. He's just taking a work call, so I've come to quickly film some geese and demonstrate that we are actually in the park. Hello! Oh, look at me, I'm getting brave because I'm kind of scared of these things. One of our subscribers says they need you to speak more so they can determine your accent.
What do you want me to do it now? Hello subscribers. I'm currently looking on the interweb for a me calm.
There we are. Have you determined the accent yet? I'm back from the park. I am now tripodless currently until I can fix this camera. Anyway, we didn't spend very long in the park. IB only had an hour in total, and by the time we'd walked there and had to schedule in the walk back, we only had 20 minutes in the park, so we didn't get a drink from the hatch because there was a queue. I got really cold in the park, but the sun's out now, so I've done my trick of pushing the washing that hung out on the area there, so it's in the sun and fresh air. It saves me hanging it out on the line. Izzy's hungry and so am I, so I'm going to do something with this leftover rice in it. Here's my rice sometime later. It's jumping again. Can you see it? And you know what? It's been jumping so wildly that some of it's gone on the floor. Like that bit there, for example. I'll pick that up before I tread on it and squash it all in. In this pot here, I have very, very quickly, because I'm starving, thrown together some fried mushrooms, celery, a whole tin of red kidney beans, a couple of chopped up big fat spring onions, and a tin of tomatoes. And it's a bit of a strange combination. Oh, there's turmeric in there. I fried the rice in butter with some crushed garlic and some salt. You know, one of these. One of those. And when it's about ready, I'm going to chop up some mozzarella that I got from Lidl's, reduced to clear, for 31p. And I'm just going to add it, stir it for a moment or two, and then take it off the heat. So that should be quite a balanced meal, I should think. There we are. Bit of a funny concoction, really. I always make my meals up, don't I? I rarely make something the same twice. I'm actually going to have to go shopping again fairly soon. might go tomorrow. I'm running out of this Alpro. That's what I have in my coffee. I could go to a corner shop maybe and get some. Save me going to a bigger shop. Maybe I'll go to a corner shop tonight and put off the supermarket, because I've still got mushrooms, one spring onion, some celery and salad and a green pepper. But Izzy's just eating the peppers like apples at the moment, so they're not lasting very long. She's eaten 6, I think, in a very short space of time. We do go through our vegetables pretty quickly though, because they're all water, aren't they? You know, by the time you've chopped them up and cooked them and taken the outer leaves off or whatever, there's not a lot there. It boils down, you know. Lunch was really good. I'm unfortunately wearing part of it. I'm about to mark a pile of maths that Izzy's been doing over the last couple of days. We were going to do a biology topic today, but neither of us is in the mood. We just want to know if college is happening. We still don't know. If you're new to this channel, I'll just quickly explain. Isabel has been home educated for about 8.5 years. She came out of school originally because I just couldn't keep her intact. She had such severe chronic eczema, it was impossible, so she needed a flexible schedule. So I started home educating, have absolutely loved it, but last year, year 10, she was supposed to go to tertiary college to do 2 GCSEs and a BTEC worth 4 GCSEs, which would have got her qualified to go to college for level 3, which is equivalent to A level or BTEC level 3 here in the UK. But the funding fell through about 3 weeks before the start of term, so I ended up home educating out of the blue rather unexpectedly last year. And I was going to do the 2 years of home ed, but she's champing at the bit to go to college. So she reapplied and she got the place again, being told, you will get the funding, you're year 11 now, you will definitely get the funding. And they've rejected the funding. So we've kind of got a third party advocating on our behalf to persuade the local education authority to fund it. And weeks and weeks and weeks are going by. This has been going on since the 12th of June and we still don't know. We're into the school holidays. And because Izzy had such bad health last academic year, until about Easter time, she was just up and down. She was having problems with the medications she was on. She was having really severe side effects. And it was gastric discomfort mostly. And so she was having to reduce the dose of her medication. Then her skin was flaring up and she was having infection after infection after infection. I've realised this is turning into one of those long rambles, which gets a bit boring. But anyway, she's been catching up with the schoolwork since lockdown, you see, because all our groups and classes have been cancelled. Plus, finally, the balance of medication is working. Her skin's better than ever, so there's been no infections, and she hasn't really had a lot in the way of side effects since about Easter, I think. But that said, she's still a little bit behind with the maths curriculum and a little bit behind with the biology curriculums because she missed so much work time through problems with the medication and her eczema flaring up. It's like a balance between the two. But if she's going to college, she's going to drop biology because she'll be doing something different. So we want to know, you know, are we just doing this for no reason or not? Anyway, so that's why we're not in the mood to do it today. And in a way, this dragging on is reminding me of when I was selling the house last year, because every time you asked a question to the solicitor, it seemed to take a week before you got any sort of reply, because it was going from one person to another person. They were having to okay it, and then they were having to reply to the other person, and then they were getting back to you, and it's the same. But every week we ring, and every week they haven't heard anything, so anyway, hopefully I'll ring again tomorrow and let's see. She wants to go to college. She wants to do a vocational course in college. Of course, we don't know what amount of in-college time there will be because we haven't had any news yet, whether it's going to be full-time attendance, part-time attendance with some online learning because of the COVID. We just don't know. It's all up in the air, but there's no point in moaning about it. We really have got it good compared to the vast majority of people in the world. So I'm not moaning. I just don't know whether to spend a lot of our summer holiday doing biology or chilling out like we should. We're tired. We both want a rest from doing the schoolwork. We really do. But anyway, I'm going to mark this pile of maths now. I'm printing worksheets. It's a mystery lesson that's disappeared. She apparently says I didn't give her any worksheets for it, but I'm sure I did. But anyway, I'm reprinting them now, so she'll just have to do them. She's jumped ahead and missed one, basically. There it is. 384. The lost lesson. So she's basically lost it and gone on and she's completed these 2 since. So, very mysterious. I bet it's in her room somewhere, you know. But anyway, there can be no excuse now because here's a fresh printout. Okay, she says she's definitely done that one. She recognised it. But where is it? This is the question. I've got to the point now in the school holidays, I'm not writing myself a list every day of what I need to do, and I need to do it. And I need to say in advance when I'm going to do these things as well, because I'm just thinking it's the holidays, I'm not home-edding much, I've got all day, don't need to schedule anything, and it's just a disaster because it's chaos and there's mess everywhere. I'm not clearing the tabletop off every night because I'm thinking it's fine, it's the holidays, doesn't matter if there's mess on the table. Yeah, it does. I'm getting in a right old mess. I've got like music work admin I need to be doing. I'm trying to communicate with IB about things. I've got somebody else I'm talking to on Instagram about some little business matter, and it's just I need to get a grip. But right now I'm going to calmly mark conversion graphs from videos 151 and 152. And I am not going to get distracted by all the other things that I've got going on simultaneously, which is just such a bad idea. She's been doing conversion graphs. This one between the UK pound and the South African rand. Looks like that. Oh look, density's just turned up. Good, she did do it. Most of Izzy's marks lost in maths are because she hasn't quite read the question properly, and I keep saying to her, when you've answered it, just reread the question and doubly check that you answered it properly. Another way she loses marks is she just ignores a question. She doesn't notice that it's a question. I don't know what she sees in her mind, whether there's like a blank space there, but she's supposed to have drawn a conversion graph here, and she just hasn't. There it is, look, on the screen. Nope. She's got all the calculations right, but no graph. So if that was an exam, she'd lost 2 whole marks by just not noticing that that was a question. Hang on, she's done it again. Maybe, right, I'm beginning to wonder if she's done it on a spare bit of paper or something. Well, she shouldn't have needed to. No sign of it. She's just not done that bit of it. Random. She's doing her vocal warm-ups and it sounds like a cat singing scales at the moment. There's a lot of meow 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 going on. I was just putting the kettle on while the printer was printing, and this just made a very rippy noise. Oh dear. Remove paper tray. Yeah, I did that. Looks okay in there. Sorry about the funny angle. I am tripodless. Okay, done that. Pull the jammed paper out of the machine. What jammed paper? It was round the back. I can feel it. Oh dear. I just scratched my knuckle on there a bit. God blimey. It's well wedged. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's a big bit missing. This spells disaster for our homeschool, I tell you. We need that printer. OMG. Look, it's quite pretty. It was in 1, 2, 3, 4 little bits. And it was right in there. Right, let's hope this works now. It's probably going to say, I'm convalescing, give me an hour. There you go, Izzy. Here's your maths. Standards are slipping. I need a cuppa. It's come to this. Mind you, I don't need an excuse to have a cuppa. I think I'm going to have instant coffee. I might get that towel in while the going's good. I'm going to have to be careful now, touch my laundry. I've probably got inky printer cartridge fingers. Oops, it's caught on the door handle. Oh, it's all drama-y today. It's not a slow vlogging day at all, is it, chaps? Right, oh dear. I think I just need to give up on today and start again tomorrow. That's what it feels like. Yeah, that's one way of getting the washing in anyway. Oh no, my clean tea towels. Oh, it's all going wrong. Looking on the bright side, we have our first bean flowers of the entire lot. This little runt of the litter is not completely dead, as you can see. It is getting some new healthy looking leaves, which the slugs haven't eaten yet. Isn't that the sorriest, saddest looking courgette plant you've ever seen coming towards the end of July? This one's doing slightly better, but runty nonetheless. The ones in pots did so much better. Look, these are the same vintage. They were all planted at the same time. Definitely the courgettes prefer it over by the wall, so that's good. But look, this one's picking up now. I've got some actual courgettes coming on there. 3. Right, what's going on here with this leaf? Look at that pattern. Is that inside? There's an insect called a leaf miner, isn't there? Not as in a miner as in under 18, but a miner as in it mines. It goes inside the leaf and eats the insidey bits. I wonder if that's what has done that to that leaf. They're under attack, aren't they? Poor things. And this sunflower, just look at it. Look at it. That's a disgrace for a sunflower. Oh dear me. I've got 3 tomatoes coming though on the tomato plant. It's starting to lean over. I've got a feeling I ought to stake it with something. And strawberries are growing on the strawberry plant. That was a good investment, that one. And it doesn't seem to mind the shade. If only you could smell my hand. It smells of tomatoes. Really nice. Right, back to reality. Homemade disaster. Oh, look at that low-level tripod-free shot. I'm going to have to get my micro screwdriver out later and just see if I can get that screw back in. But I don't think I can, because I think all the casing has cracked that it was screwed into. I think it's doomed. I think it's had its day on a tripod. Tripod days could be over forever. I might have to get really creative until I can come up with a solution. We have a rare occurrence. Izzy is actually in the front room. By choice, with me. She's on a phone though.
I'm messaging my friends because I'm a social being.
I know you are. Yeah. Look at those thumbs going. Oh, she's stopped now. Right, here's your maths. There's about a week and a half's worth. I'm going to go practice my flute.
Good for you.
Because look at the blinking time! I've really lost control of today again. I lost control of yesterday and have lost control of today. So I must note to self, make a flipping schedule for tomorrow, because it's going to be the same every day, isn't it? Like cramming stuff in manically at the end of the day. Right, I have to go practice for an hour. I'm not going to take the camera down because the tripod will not attach to my camera and I need to sort that out, I think, before I do any more fancy shots. If you liked this video, please feel free to give it a like. It really helps the channel to grow and I so appreciate it. If you're new here and you'd like to follow more of our story, please feel free to click that subscribe button and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!